Hello, happy Wednesday. I don't know if anyone has watched my other video that I put out there, but you know what? The only way to get yourself out there is to keep on building and keep on making more videos and all that good stuff. So here we are again. I want to say it's been a couple days. I don't know how long I'll be able to record because my baby is up in the background. She is entertaining herself for now, but we'll see how long that lasts. It doesn't always last very long. I'm going to talk about how I'm just working on balancing everything. Still, of course, I don't know if I'll ever be done truly balancing everything as a new mom in this first year of being a mom. I just woke up this morning and I had this looming anxiety, I guess, is how I would put it. I woke up and I just didn't feel good. And I don't know if it's just my normal anxiety, because I started an antidepressant probably it's going on 2 weeks ago now. And I don't know if it's my body reacting to that, because I have bipolar type 2 and I've been on a couple mood stabilizers in the past, but I've never been on an antidepressant like I am right now. So I don't know what's going on with me really. I just woke up just not feeling great, and I'm just wanting to talk to my fiance about it, but I don't know. I don't know if anyone else ever gets like this. Maybe other stay-at-home parents or something. You just get to the point where you're just tired of just being home and all that. And you feel guilty for complaining to your partner about anything. How I'm feeling. And it's not because, I feel like he doesn't care. It's just that, he's the one that's working, and I'm the one that's staying home, and I'm trying to keep up with everything, and I don't know, I just feel like he has enough to deal with, so it's when I have a day like this, when I'm anxious, I just feel like it's a waste of my time to bring it up, he just worked, he's been working, all day, he'll probably not even be home until, 3 or later or something, and what am I gonna do? Oh, yeah, I'm gonna text him while he's at work and be like, hey, I don't know what's going on with me, but I'm feeling really anxious and I feel like shit, and that's what you get to come home to, is the mother of your child feeling like shit. Again, for I don't know. I don't know if there's ever been a day where I necessarily feel good. I mean, I have days where I feel better, but I don't know if there's been a day in a while where I wake up and I'm just fuck yeah, this is awesome. I'm awake. Thank goodness for this. I mean, looking into my child's eyes, I feel that. I feel like there's a reason for me to go through these harder days, is because I get to enjoy that. But in the moment, when I'm in that bad day where I feel like shit and I don't know who to talk to, because it makes me feel like a bad parent just for feeling like that. And I don't know, there's a lot of guilt that draws me to not talking about my feelings. Because I feel like my feelings take up a lot of space. My feelings take up more space than I do. is what it feels like sometimes. Like, my feelings are almost bigger than me, my emotions and everything that come along with having bipolar and everything. And I think that's what draws people with mental illnesses to not seek help, is because you just feel like you're admitting to something being wrong with you, and then you have to just, like, roll into it and hope for the best and hope, like, maybe this will work or maybe that'll work or something. And having a mental illness and a child, it's like I can't have days like I had before where I would just, like, wake up feeling anxious like this and then just stay in bed, you know, and just fuck it. Like, I don't care about anything else today. And sometimes it's really frustrating, really hard. And I've talked to other moms about this, and you get to the point where you're a new parent and a new mom specifically, and you don't really have a lot of time for just yourself, to be yourself. Like, a majority of my time, if I take a shower, I end up having my daughter in there with me, in her little, like, seat or whatever, like, so I don't have that time alone to myself. Technically, I'm alone right now with her asleep, but it's like, if something happens, I have to jump up and go and take care of her. And my point was that this other parent that I talked to, she was in the shower and she was crying, and she got caught crying by her partner. And, you know, he was wondering why she was crying and everything, and it's just like, even in that moment alone, she didn't get to be alone anymore. And in a way, I'm happy that, you know, she got caught in that sad moment, but it's just like, for me, if that were me, I would be, like, so pissed. I would be like, I'm trying to have this one moment to feel all the emotions that I don't let myself feel because I'm around my child. And I don't want her to see me upset, and now me trying to, you know, let out that emotion in my own time, and I'm being interrupted again. And it's just like, how do other people do it? Like, sometimes I feel like I'm losing my mind, and that I'm just, like, expected to be completely okay with just letting it all go. And it's just like, as a new mom too, it's just, I don't know who I am anymore, like, if I'm not her mom. Like, I don't really have anything that's just me anymore. Like, there's no time for me to just have stuff for just me, because it's like, when she's asleep like this, in the past, like before I started making videos and having this time to myself, I would just be running around and being like, alright, now I need to get laundry done, now I need to do this, now I need to do that. And it was just like, all this energy was being put into anything except for myself. And that's when I took a step back and I looked at myself and I was like, I'm being broken down. Just emotionally. It's just emotionally draining being someone's mother, honestly. And I'm not saying that I don't want to be her mom, it's just that I need to figure out who I am outside of that, now that that's who I am. I think talking about it for sure helps, because if I don't talk about it, I feel like maybe there's going to be another mom that's going through the same exact thing and doesn't have anyone to talk to. And it's just like, why can't I just put myself out there and be that person to talk to and, like, vent to and everything? Because honestly, without this group of other mothers to talk to, like, I would have lost my fucking mind by now. Because you get to the point where you're just feeling like there must be something wrong with you for feeling the ways that you feel. And, like, even reading it in books and stuff and it being like, oh yeah, this is completely normal, this is fine, or like doctors being like, this is completely fine. Nothing is more reassuring than another woman that's in the same type of situation being able to talk about it together. And I want to make like this group out there of that. And I was just like, you know what? Maybe YouTube is the way to go. I mean, I'm hoping. We'll just see how it goes. I mean, either way, it's almost like a video diary for me to capture what it was like in the first year of being a brand new mom and living in the situation that I'm living in. I don't know if I talked about it in the last video, but I live with my fiance's mother and his 3 younger half-siblings, which are 13, 11, and soon to be 9. And then his stepdad, who is an ex-pastor. And we live in a finished basement room in their house. And we've lived here since I want to say I was 8, almost 9 months pregnant. We moved in October, and I had our daughter in December. So she is officially 3 months old now, and this is when I have decided to start documenting what it's like, you know, because I know when I was pregnant, I was just like, I kind of get the idea of what I'm gonna expect, and I was like, getting closer to giving birth, and I was like, I kind of get what I'm going to expect in this whole giving birth process. And then I was like at the hospital, and I was like, I kind of expect what it's going to be like when I go home. But from what I expected to what it actually is like, it's insane. It's absolutely insane, and it's beautiful, and it's wonderful, and I wouldn't want it any other way, but that doesn't make it an easy thing to do, for sure. And I decided that I wanted to be a stay-at-home mom for several reasons. I'll probably save that for a different video to get more into that. I'm not going to really edit any of my videos yet because I just want it to be me, and I want it to be honest, and I know that I can still be honest and edit them, but I'm gonna try to put myself out there on here, and then on Facebook I also sell a brand of makeup and all that, or I'm trying to sell a brand of makeup in whatever time that I have. That is another effort on my part on trying to make more time for myself instead of just being the caregiver for a tiny human. You know what I'm saying? Because it gets to the point where that's what it feels like is my whole life, is just taking care of her and nothing else. So stay tuned, and hopefully I will be making more videos, and maybe people will start watching them and talking to me, and maybe I'll meet some other moms that are going through this same shit, and we'll get more honest and all that good stuff. Happy hump day, happy Wednesday, and stay beautiful and stay positive like I'm trying to do right now.